Good evening, crafters. Today we are going to be making this super cute little gingerbread dog name tag. So grab your puppers and let's get crafty. First off, roll out your clay like I've done here and place your cookie cutter on top. Always double check the length and width before you press down so you don't have any missing chunks. Next, take your toothbrush and pat or rub it on the clay to give it a little texture. You can also take a tinfoil ball like I've done here and roll it around for extra texturing. I don't know why, but I find that realism look extra cute, so I always make sure my creations look as real as I possibly can. Next, grab a little strip of tinfoil or piece of scrap paper and some eyeshadow, chalk pastels, whatever you use for adding a little shading to your clay, and scrape some onto your foil strips. You can use the little knife tool I have here, an X-Acto knife, or even a clay blade to add the color to your strip. If your colors aren't light enough, you can always take some white to make them just a tad lighter. I just use a simple ball tool to help mix in the colors well. Once you have your colors mixed to your liking, grab your paintbrush and get to shading. I started with this lighter kind of wood color and took it to the outer edges and blended it toward the middle as I worked my way around the gingerbread man. I tried to eliminate any sort of sharp edges left in the coloring before I went on. Next, I took the burnt sienna color and just added it to the very edge of the gingerbread man. I like my cookies more crunchy and toasty than chewy. And once again, I just tried to blend out any sharp edges, just so it would look seamless. When I finished and I lifted him up, it looked like he had left a little cinnamon angel left on my desk. Next, take another strip of tinfoil or paper and some translucent liquid clay Sculpey and just put a dab onto your testing strip. Then, grab some white pastel and add it to the mix. And once again, you can use a clay blade, X-Acto knife, or the little knife tool I have here. Just be careful not to cut yourself. Then I just use a little ball tool again, just to mix it all in. I suggest adding a bit more pastel than I did here, because once baked, it wasn't as vibrant as I had hoped for, which you will see how I resolve that toward the end of the video. If you don't have any translucent liquid clay Sculpey, or TLS for short, you can take little strips of clay for icing instead. And you can add as much or as little icing as you want. He's your gingerbread man, so make him however you like. Finally, decorate him however you want. I gave mine a little licorice smile, gumball cheeks, hard candy bow tie, and the ever classic gumdrop buttons. For the licorice smile, I just use my needle tool to kind of help get everything into place and to add a little texturing. For the ends of the bows on the bow tie, I just squished a little clay ball between my fingers and pinched one end of it, then arranged it with a needle tool. Next, take your needle tool and put a little hole for the jump ring. I had to fix his eyes a bit since he looked a tad angry with me for adding the hole in his head, which, to be honest, I don't blame him. I'd be upset too if someone put a hole in my head. And into the oven we go. I did have a tutorial for the tree too, but the refocusing on my camera decided to take the day off, and everything looked so blurry every time I moved. Alrighty, all baked and ready to finish up. Now you can see what I was talking about with my gingerbread icing. If you look closely in the middle, there is a slight glare. I had tried to use some puffy paint to make the names, but that dried clear as well. So I took my needle tool and some paint and painted over them with icing and all. I really like the end result, and these make the perfect addition to your fur kid's outfit to get them in the holiday spirit. Now let's take a look at the puppers and their new little tags. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm just a small startup channel, but I'm planning on posting once a week or more if I have the chance. If you make this craft for your puppers, be sure to tag me on Instagram @thecraftygroomer. I would love to see what you've done. We'll see you again in the next video, and as always, have a great day and stay crafty.